Well, hello again, everybody. Today I'm up here at the graveyard. It's right up there. But I'm going to show you another thing I've been working on here lately. Let me spin you around. Okay, so right here it is on the back of the four-wheeler. And of course it would be better if I had a four-wheel drive four-wheeler. It's two-wheel drive. Or a little tractor would be good. But that's what I got. So it will hook to the truck, but it's a little high for it. I need a drop hitch really to hook it to the truck. And it will pull it. I've tried it. But what I got here is I slapped together basically a box blade. I just got it kind of strapped up with a strap right now holding it. But let me let that down and kind of walk you around a little bit. So what we have here is basically a bunch of scrap metal welded together. It seems to work okay. Probably are a few improvements that I could make, but for right now, this is what we got. Okay. That piece in the back, right there, that is a piece of channel iron. It is, I think it's 6-inch. Yeah, 6-inch channel iron. The same stuff that I made my Silverado truck frame out of. And on the side, actually I got another piece right here. A couple of little pieces cobbed in. A piece of pipe going across here. That's 2-inch rigid pipe, like plumbing pipe. This was all basically scrap. So yeah, this costed me basically nothing. Okay, this is just another piece of metal I had laying around. Left over from the gasifier build, actually. A couple of pieces of angle iron. These are actually a channel through here to stick my concrete blocks in to add a little weight to the back of it. You can stick like 4 of them across there. And on here, I needed some way to, when I raise it up, for it to kind of roll. I wanted a little bit bigger wheels, but this is what I had. That's one of the improvements I'm probably going to make. These are those little hard plastic wheels, and they are not very good for it. They do allow me to pull it without dragging it, so they do help. But as far as being really good for this, they're not. Now, one thing, and one reason I use these, is because I tried it once before. Weight on the back or no weight on the back, it would dig in here and it would keep going down, and after a while this would get, the dirt level would be like right here, and I need it pretty much level, pretty much just kind of holding this either barely touching or level with the ground, and let the back end do the work. But it was digging in there, and it would end up catching rocks and everything else and just bringing me to a stop. Now this piece right here, actually I borrowed that piece. I'm going to have to buy another one back. See, I just welded the bolts to it. So this piece can go back. It came off a pickup truck that belongs to my son. And I just kind of borrowed it, see how this would work. And I'll probably go ahead and get me another one of those and put this one back on this truck. But what that actually is, these two pieces bolt to your bumper on your vehicle, and when you put those pins in right here, you can see removable pins. This is a flat toe hitch, so you can just flat toe your vehicle. Well, I'm using it for this, and it seems to work pretty good. I was thinking I may end up putting 2 more sticking up so that I can actually stick it up a little higher, and that would allow me to use it with my truck a little easier. But now, what is this for? Basically, it would work pretty good for spreading gravel and stuff, and that's kind of one of the reasons that I made it. The gravel on my driveway is gone, so I'm going to have to put some new gravel on, and I want an easy way to spread it. But also, let me show you, this is a graveyard road. We'll just take this little walk here. It's not bad at all here, but I can still start back here and start scraping. Now, let me show you some of what's going on here. You know, we got a little, you know, the water come right down through here and washed all this out. Washed the big trench out here, and the trench continues on down. Now the trench that's on down there, I know we can't fill all that in with this small thing, but I can smooth it all out because it is real ruddy and tore up down that way too. But you can see how rough all this is. I'm going to see if we can't just drag that thing down through here, and maybe we can straighten some of this up a little, make it a little easier on a vehicle to get up here. Of course, it doesn't hurt the four-wheeler at all, but a car or truck or something like that has a little hard time. Alright, so let's see if I can give you kind of a demonstration of what this thing does. Alright, so to show you what I'll come up with, kind of helped a little bit, but yeah, see, it's not carrying enough material. I think the problem is weight. I need more of it. It actually did start filling this in. That's quite a bit better than what it was. Dragging it down the hill, I can put the 2 concrete blocks on it. But I found going up the hill, I had to put the 2 concrete blocks on the seat with me, and where it's 2-wheel drive, it won't pull it without the blocks in the seat. It won't pull the concrete blocks back here because, you know, going up the hill, because the back wheels will skid. It'll spin out and won't go up the hill. But you can see it was smoothing it out pretty good coming down. I would turn around and then I would just head back up the hill with, I'd stop and put the concrete blocks on the seat. But seems to be working. I think I need more weight on it though. It actually is kind of leveling out. Now, one of the concrete blocks fell off right in there. That's where that drag mark come from. But it was actually looking pretty good, and it looks better up the hill. It's smoothed out pretty good, but you can see it's pretty level across there. So it is working. But like I said, I think maybe I should have just brought more concrete blocks. Put all 4 concrete blocks across there. Problem is, going up that hill, I would need 4-wheel drive. I may have to adapt it for my truck, because I know the truck will pull it no problem uphill. Anyway, that's my little box blade, I guess. It's still, I'm going to mount a winch on it. And in order to get the winch to pick it up, see, that will be pretty much almost a straight line across there. What I'll have to do to get the winch to pick it up is I will have to mount a piece of metal coming up this way, some kind of strut coming up, to actually hook the winch to. That way it's got more leverage to pull it up. It don't have to be real high, just higher than the blade is right now, so that it gets a little lift on it, and it will make it easier to start it pulling up. I think it'll work fine. Anyway, yeah, it's still in the development stage, I guess. But hey, it does, you know, pretty much what I'm wanting it to. I just need more weight on it, and I need more traction. So anyway, I think it would work fine on flat ground. It would probably do fine. I may try it in the creek and see if I can move some of the creek rock around and stuff. A lot of those rocks are too big. They're too heavy, and what they do is they get caught, and then they'll kick the blade up, and you'll dump all the stuff you were carrying with you. We'll revisit this, and I will make it a little better. Anyway, I guess that's going to be about it for this video. I appreciate everybody watching, and I'll see y'all on the next one.